Alright, so for the gray shading, we got 4 caps, one full black, one is half black, and the other one is what, just 2 drops and then a 1 drop. Mostly we gonna only need 3 caps, which is the black, the medium, and the light tone. But I just got an extra light if needed. But mainly for those clouds because they're gonna be soft. So we lining with at 7 volts with an 18 round liner with the Ambition Ninja. Ambition Ninja. So we ain't gonna hit the shade right then and there. We about to hit some lines first, and then we're gonna come back and knock our shading in. Make sure the little kid is well structured out. Ain't no missing it. You're gonna see them. And just because we got lines, don't mean we ain't gonna have no shading. We're gonna still try to give it some realistic shading. The line just gonna help it pop out once everything heal up, because the shading is mostly gonna be softer, and the lines is mostly gonna be hard to get it to pop out once everything heal over time. So basically, see how we tied it in, y'all. So basically, it's gonna all kind of flow up with the tattoo that's already there. In that background, we did all that with the 15 curve mag, which we're using now. Running at 6 volts, and I'm just adding some of the folds in the shirt with the light tone. It's not our lightest, but like I said, it's the 2 drop versus that 1 drop.
I have some blue t-shirts, so they're white t-shirts. I don't go zoom out for mine. But like just doing a
Alright, y'all, so what I'm doing with the 18 round liner, adding a little stippling, a little texture in the hair, but as we get into the top, the light's supposed to be hit the top of the head, so I'm not gonna go dark at the top. You're supposed to be like looking up in the sky, like in the universe. It's light. So alright, y'all, yep, the lines, 18 round liner, the shade is done with the 15 curve mag, same as the smoke and the star that's gonna be on the side. Alright, y'all, so we back to the 18 round liner to make these lines for the name. I'm gonna double check my volts because we should be running at 7 volts. It's down to 6.2. So let's go back up to 7 volts with this lining.
My birthday June 2nd. I prefer 602 rather than 6.2. Thanks
Right,
for
huh?
joining the live. Your follow will be appreciated.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Alright, y'all, we about to use the 13 or the 15 curve mag to fill in the shade for the smoke. Also the clouds around this star right here for the galaxy. Trying to give it a galaxy feel, not just have no stars, basic clouds. Going around the whole arm. So I'm gonna have some skin breaks, maybe some even small circles in the clouds to still give it that galaxy space feel. So yeah, Jazzy, smoke is soft. So the whip method ain't gonna really get you too soft and smooth of a shading. It's gonna get it there, but this, you want to saturate it a little too.
Keep following your
So
dreams.
basically I use the little pendulum motion. And you see how I structure out the smoke. I use the edge of it and kind of go around it as if it's an outline, but it's really shading. And just to kind of get that sharpness. I don't know if you was able to even see that. Jazzy, my bad. Same with this one out here. I kind of pull it to kind of sharpen out that smoke. And by us using the mag, and we're not using the hard shade, so it's going to help it stand out, but it's also going to blend in. But yeah, Jazzy, I think in the house I started with $10 and stuff like that. I was doing free tattoos, different things like that. But I say by the time I was in the house for the 3rd year, my regular basic price was $20 at the time, I believe. So I wasn't doing nothing under $20 unless I just wanted to, or it was slow or something like that. But young people was coming off from the school that I went to college, Delgado. They would come into the house, get tatted. But after my 3rd year, I was in the shop and it was pretty. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say it was pretty steady because the shop was slow too. But it still could have been full time. You just have to basically stack your bread and be ready for like slower season and things like that. Hold up. I would definitely say if you're scared to mess up now, just go on fake skin. And if you have tattoos, after you practice on the fake skin, practice on like a small area of your leg just to do some line work. And I think that's gonna get you through. Because once I did it on myself, I made sure I was confident before I put it on somebody else. But after I did myself, I started doing free ones on other people, and then I moved up to charging people. So definitely practice, 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 stay consistent. Repetition is everything. Build that muscle memory, and it's gonna be easy. I don't be saying they be having raspberry now. I'm like, they ain't the same as in lemon strawberry junk. They be looking the same, but yeah, they be raspberry. Alright, y'all. It's a 7 curve main. 7 curve main. We about to be mapping the fingers out. Start building up these tones, running at 6.5 volts. Try to keep it basic shade, not too dark. So we going in with our lights, mapping it out. Then we gonna come back with the darks for like shadows, things like that. So yeah, so I'll say drawing realism, or if you know how to draw a period, it definitely will help you do realism because it helps you already know where to shade at, how your lights fall, also how to follow a reference photo. So you know how the lights hitting and things like that. But yeah, once you get good with it, you can just kind of imagine how the light falling. Like I said, dark next to light, dark next to light. You don't have dark next to dark because that's when it'll get lost. Since we up close, y'all, we take this 18 round liner, just mapping out the earth itself, mapping out the world, lining it up. It's sitting in the hand, so we're gonna make sure we have that hard line so you can see the separation between the hand and the earth. Alright, y'all, so what we doing, I'm basically going back over with a little black, creating that depth for the basically that's the countries that's in the earth, which I think the first one is like Africa, and then I think it's like United States up there or something. Oh yep, help that pop out. I'm gonna put a little more cloud right there. I just don't want to leave it like open because I don't know what you plan on putting up there. I still want to make it feel done. It don't feel done with that opening like that.
Think about that one for real. I don't want it to not be self-dealing with around my back.
Right. You saying you don't want it to be nothing dealing with your
I
back?
don't want it to be something that's not dealing with something on my back.
Alright, gotcha.
So I'm gonna have to think about that on that one. It'll be nothing too crazy. It's like a small spot.
Yeah, well, some of this add just a little shadow around there. Almost there, Chad, almost there. Getting through it. Yeah, look at that. Perfect timing. I see 11:30.
Still here, can't leave until I see it finished.
Oh, then you put the thing up there, the froggy. I might brush up on it with a little highlights. Get it to pop out. That'll be our finishing touches. The 8 round shader. I like how that shirt look though, popping out. Alright, y'all, with the white, you basically just brushing up, slightly tapping it in. And we running at 5.5 volts. I'm gonna bring it down to 5. I normally run it at 5 volts. Alright, y'all, here come the highlights on the hands, on the fingers. All the way down to 5 volts, and I'm basically putting the highlights already where the lights are at. Sometimes if I want one spot like hard white, I'll just go with a dot, like how I'm going against these fingertips. Just pressing up and down, like a stippling motion to get those whites to pop out. fingernails, it's gonna be soft, so I'm just gonna brush across it. Like a whip shading technique. Crosshatch it, come back. So if you want it hard, you basically do like a dot method. Even if you use the brush up against something like that, and say you got one part on the nail that's like real bright at the tip of the nail, you can still come back and like kind of batter tap that. Like I say, we're not applying no pressure, let the needle do the work. Alright y'all, there we go. Wipe that down. Yes sir. That's all. Go.
I love it.
Appreciate it, Jamie.
Thank you so much.
Whoop. Yes, sir.
You did such a good job.
Thank you, Jamie.